All right, hello everyone. Welcome to episode 8 of Glass Cannon Gameplay. It's gonna be a bit different of an episode. I'm not gonna do an introduction. We'll just dive straight into it. This is gonna be our 1 month review. I'm a bit late on it, but let me just kind of take you guys through what our stats are. We have currently earned 56 million coins, a lot of cash earned, 374 stones earned. I'll dive into a bit about the decision making I made in terms of the ultimate weapon choice. As you guys can see, I'm at 196, so clearly I made a decision about my third ultimate weapon choice. Not many cells earned, we haven't got that high. This is just some of the cool stuff, and as you guys can see, I made a bit of progress in some of the other tiers, which I'll jump into. That being said, let's go ahead and do that now, actually. Wave 1,000 still. Nothing insane, nothing crazy. Tier 2 got up to that 500. Started to unlock some pathways here. Tier 3, Tier 4. I need to go back and do another Tier 3 run. I also need to do another Tier 5 run because my Tier 6 run was the exact same. I kind of just got lazy. And then Tier 7, we got 91. So we were just shy of getting to that 100 to unlock Tier 8. However, that gave us a lot, and I mean a lot, of coins, gave us a lot of unlocks from research and stuff like that. So let's move on to research next. Obviously, these three are still our primary. We did get a fourth, and as you can see, I'm working towards my fifth right now. Unlocking perks, this one's going to be a really huge benefit, but the one I want to show you guys that we just completed, I'm super excited about, is light speed shot. So this is going to make it so that we don't have to rely on attack speed to shoot it faster. It's going to be instant. So it basically gets out to the edge of whatever my range is as fast as possible, which means his damage per meter also becomes something I think that's going to be slightly better than when it was before. Still yet to really move my coins per kill and that stuff. Ultimate weapon research. This is going to be one I'll dive into a bit later, but Golden Tower bonus and duration. These two are going to be stuff I focus on a lot, as well as this Spotlight coin bonus, because those are the two we have. I was unable to get anything. I would think Chain Lightning's here. Yeah, one for Chain Lightning, but nothing for Black Hole or Death Wave. Extra orbs. Um, I might get them. It's just kind of expensive. And then just looking at these perks, it's gonna be smart to just get a perk and maybe ban some perks that I dislike. And then modules. These will be something hopefully by month 2 or 3, probably by the end of 2, start of 3. I'll want to start to really dive into. That being said, I'll go over to my modules. We have not worked on them since, just because I want to prioritize labs and then cards, and then I'll hop over to modules. I don't think it's all that necessary to dive in and jump into them right now. You know, we got the free 15 upgrades, and so I was content with that and what we got. For my cards, we still have 7 cards. When we're doing runs, this is what we're running with. Probably, I mean, I want to be using coins at all times. With Plasma Cannon, I can't use Critical Coin and Plasma Cannon, which is unfortunate. Wave Skip is another one I want to throw in there. Free upgrades is maybe something I'm thinking about. As of now, it's fine. I'm content with where we are. We're able to get pretty far. Here's where we made a lot of improvements. And as you guys can see, within my workshop, I went ahead and took Death Wave. I haven't heard back. It's been 2 weeks since I officially reached out to them, and I've yet to receive an email about it. If they want to reach out and fix it, I'm sure they have the software to be able to fix and re-switch out Deathwave for Black Hole or something. I don't know. End all be all, it's not the worst. Deathwave is the third best, and it's a close second. It's just unfortunate I won't be able to sync Black Hole with Deathwave or Black Hole with Golden Tower. However, I'm optimistic. I don't know, maybe it's just karma and good luck that I think I'm going to be able to get Black Hole as a fourth, if not you know, it's unfortunate, but Chain Lightning is still right there, and I think we have the chance to get it. Now, if I don't get it for my fourth, that becomes a new conversation. What do I do? I don't know. But all three of these are still econ, and so I'm content and fine with moving forward in that. Let's move on to nothing crazy going on here. Free attack. Actually, I should probably put a bit more into that. Free attack upgrade is really the only one we're going to focus on within these free upgrades, just because, again, this free defense is not something I want right now, and I don't have the coins to get all the way into enemy level skips yet, which is something I'd like to get to eventually, but I'm not there yet. These two are also ones I would like to upgrade. I'd like to focus more on how do I increase and upgrade these throughout. It takes me a long time to actually upgrade these. I think it gets into about wave 140. So if I want to invest in it, it costs a lot in the early game. So these are something I'll be working towards. I'd like to keep my coins as much as I can for my labs, however. And then moving into my defense, again, Thorn and Absolute Defense have yet to be touched. Increase my health as well as my defense percent, and that's slowly starting to whittle away because it's just not that important and impactful. Life steal as well. Like these three, I realized kind of in those higher tiers, it's not as beneficial as I once thought, just because of the amount of damage they're doing is greater than the health, and I have to prioritize damage or health, and I'm always going to prioritize that damage. Orbs and orb speed, knockback chance, knockback force, all of these are really important, super easy to upgrade. I think I can unlock them within about 20 waves if I prioritize them. And then finally, this is where I put the most improvement into just recently, and so I'm excited to go back and do all the runs again. I think we can get through tier 7 into tier 8. So I'll do a run of that here, and then I'll just kind of do tier 8 and tier 9 if possible. But this is the improvement we saw. And so as you guys can see, like a lot of things are maxed out. Attack speed doesn't really take that long. Critical factor is not too far away. Multi-shot is 2 away. Bounce shot is 3 away. And this is like, I want to say like 1,300 and 2,000. So it's nothing crazy. This is also nothing crazy. So we're able to max out pretty much everything except for these top 4 here within, as well as this, within the first 25 waves, maybe 50. I don't know. We'll do a run and we'll take a look. But this is all the improvement we saw, and these are kind of my limiters in terms of what I want to get upgraded more. But that's the improvement we saw. Tons and tons of improvement. I still actually have yet to purchase these. I don't know. I'm still hesitant to want to pour that in. I probably should. 6 times multiplier in terms of coins would be really, really helpful in terms of how much progress I'm able to make. But I do feel very, very good at where we're sitting. Joined a guild. I don't think I showed this. We have been hitting 750 pretty consistently. I'm looking to purchase Fetch just because Fetch, I'll show you guys what this does. It'll give me coins, gems, metals, shards, and modules. It's a low percent. I think I get about 2 gems a day, maybe a shard or a module, or metals. It's really slow. So it's not quick. It's not that great, but just to have it and I'll work on it. You want to get the cooldown, find your chance up higher. So that's something I'll work towards. Just wanted to let you guys know. For the most part, I'm using them to gather these, which I think is a better use of it. But with 195 and it stays up for, I don't know, this one's since I joined, I think it's been up for like 45 days. The season might last, I don't know, does it say? No. The season could last up to 90 days for all I know. They can take a long, long time. So yeah, and also I'm not sure entirely what I think about purchasing these. Probably should be doing it, just because it's free. I mean, it's 0.004, but that, all this stuff really adds up over time, including these. So I'll think about that moving forward in terms of for next season, how much of that I purchase, which will probably be, I'll probably put, I don't know, 300, 700. I think this was 150, so 850, 925, probably 925, probably all 1,000 is just going to go into, can we just get a higher increase for our coin percentage? And then, yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to show. Oh, I guess I'll show my recent tournament. We ended up getting 22nd. We've kind of been falling within that range to view prizes. So it's anywhere between one of these two. So getting 14 stones twice a week, 28. That's kind of where we're sitting now in terms of coins per week. On top of, I guess per month, it's 28 per week. Multiply that by 4. 104, I think. And then I'm getting 45 in the shop. I guess I'll show you that as well. In the shop, I buy this 3 times. I might buy it a 4th. I don't know. I'm not getting that far as of now. So it's 45 and 2, so that's 90. So within a month, within a given month, it's just under 200 I'm able to get. Which means in the next month, and I guess that's a good segue into the goals for myself. My goals moving forward for next check-in, I guess I'll call them that. This will just be a kind of a cool 1 month. I'll do a 1 month, a 6 month, and then a year review. For my just kind of my next check-in, it will be hopefully that I have over 300 stones, and I'll also be able to achieve them through like through here. I mean, it's not anything crazy. I think tier 1 has more. Yeah, like but I guess I don't even get those. So it's just some here and there. 15 here, 10 there. So it's miscellaneous, but that'll help me. So that's my first goal is unlock my 4th ultimate weapon, and I'm really, really, really hoping that it is Black Hole. Because if it is Black Hole, I now have 4 econ ultimate weapons. I can start to focus in on the bonuses and or the cooldowns. So that's the other thing about ultimate weapons is within the econ augments or econ ultimate weapons is you want them to be synced. So as of now, you can see that this is on a 5-minute cooldown and this is on a 5-minute cooldown, which means at the same time they're running. So it's really beneficial. However, so this is 300 seconds and 300 seconds. Black Hole comes in at 200 seconds, which means if I want them to go off at the same time, I need them. I need them to be both at 200 and Deathwave at 200. So a lot of stones would probably be going into, can I get my my ultimate weapons timed together at a low rate. There is a module which I have for my first account. It's the Multiverse Nexus, and what it does as its unique effect is sync together your Deathwave, Black Hole, and Golden Tower. That is something I'd love to have, look for, but I just think realistically it's probably just smarter and wiser to have these naturally synced. So that's plan for when we do that, but I'd like to just get Black Hole, get my 4th ultimate weapon, whether that's Black Hole or Chain Lightning, I'll suffice for either of those. And then finally, I think by the next time I check in, I don't know how realistic this is. I would like to be in gold. I think all we have to do is get here. And some of the previous examples or previous people winning, I think, are around that 600 mark, and I am pretty far off at wave like 30. But that was before all these upgrades, so I'm really curious to see for our next one how that'll look. I think that might be, maybe that'll be my next video. Maybe it'll be going through tier 7, tier 8, tier 9 runs. Sorry I didn't show you guys that, but it's just been kind of a week, and so I just wanted to get all that done and completed. But thank you guys for sticking by through the 1 month review, and I appreciate all your guys' support through this. I'll see you guys in the next one.